Hey guys, welcome to the garage. I'm Brian.
I'm Ed.
And this is kind of a subject that we hit a lot, but I've been getting a lot of messages on Facebook and email and stuff like that from women just beside themselves because we've got a lot of guys out here that are, well, what's the word we want to look for here? Mealy mouth, soy boy, wimpy.
There's a ton of them.
Yeah. You know, let's start with something here. Quote by Rocky Balboa. It ain't about how hard you hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward. And a lot of guys today get hit hard, and what do?
Yeah, they crumple.
They just crumble. They fold.
and go away.
Yeah. I mean, seriously, here's another quote. You were given this life because you are strong enough to live it. Men, God designed you, built you to live this life to be warriors. He didn't design you to be whippy little guys that fold at the first sign of struggle, okay? Or that run at the first time you and your wife don't get along. And, I can't do it anymore.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, but another saying: the hardest battle you will ever have to fight is between who you are now and who you want to be. And I can say that absolutely firsthand, man. Starting last year, 290 pounds. I'm 194 this year. And it wasn't easy. I mean, it took a lot of work, and it took a lot of support from brothers to get me there, okay? And I'm still rebuilding, but I'm not done. I'm far from done. Here's another one. This is from Confucius. A superior man is modest in his speech, but exceeds in his actions.
That's always good.
Yeah. Don't tell me, show me.
Yeah. Yeah, that's I get that a lot at work. This perfect example this week, we were had a really big order, of this stuff, and it took the guy that was doing this, name is Brian, and he was working on it, man, working on it. This one trailers are usually an hour-ish to do. This one trailer, he was going in the 7th hour.
Wow.
And he hasn't even moved anything yet. He's just organizing it and getting it. Anyway, all the kids there, I could have had that done by now, but what's taking him so long?
Yeah.
It's the whole attitude. And it was like, I got so mad at him.
Yeah.
Just I was like, okay, it doesn't matter how long Brian's taking to do this. The job needs done.
Yeah.
We can't leave until it's done.
And it needs done right.
So don't complain.
Yeah.
Get over here and help.
That's right. You can sit back and complain, or you can jump in and help and get it done right.
Yeah. But yeah, they were all like, if I was doing it. Well, shut up, soy boy.
This is from Michael de Montaigne, French guy, that the most certain sign of wisdom is cheerfulness. Ed's usually in a good mood all the time. Just saying.
Sure.
Dave, just saying.
It's going to make my hat not fit.
And then here we go. The superior man thinks only of virtue. The common man thinks only of comfort. So this guy sitting on the fork trucks complaining about him taking 7 hours to do the job.
Yep.
There you go. Some of these I have to skip. But another one says, starve your distractions and feed your focus.
Yeah.
What are distractions? Distractions are video game systems.
Mm-hmm.
A day, you get a day off once every 2 weeks, and instead of spending it with your wife and kids, you're out playing golf. You got married.
Yeah. And now, this day and age, distractions are Facebook and Instagram.
Thank you. And I will say this from a guy's standpoint: you go out with a woman on a date, and she spends most of her time doing this here. Date's over.
Yeah.
Same thing for you women. You go out with a guy like that, date's over. Done and over. Here's a good one right here. Warrior ethos life. I am a child of God. I am a family man. I am honest. I am a leader by example. I am okay with fear and inconvenience. Because we all deal with fear, and we all deal with inconvenience.
Mm-hmm.
The inconvenience could be driving from one place to another.
Yeah.
Some days,
Yeah.
So fear could be, I don't know how I'm going to take care of this over here when I got to take care of that. It's like, but you deal with it. You keep moving forward. And then here's another one. Before the dawn breaks, my eyes flip awake. I sit up. I breathe, a new day I get to create. God, hear me and help me as I make my choices and battle this day. Be my sword and shield, for there is darkness inside we must slay. The warrior within is ready to fight. Let us conquer all, even till night. You know, every day, man. Every day it's a spiritual struggle. Every day it's a battle. And since we talk about transparency, I'm going to be transparent with you. You know, I dealt with and Brother Ed was there with me. I mean, he was by my side the whole way. I think I probably bugged the snot out of you about it, didn't I?
I don't know what you're talking
about
about.
a temptation that I dealt with.
Oh, yeah.
Without going into any details, I was hit and met with a very tough temptation. Okay, and it tested my code. It tested my honor. It tested my faith.
Yes, she did.
Yes, massively. But you know what? You stay the course, and you reach out to your brother. You be transparent with him. Say, "Man, I'm dealing with something."
Yeah.
And guess what happens? You get past it. You get through it, and God has a way of saying, "I'm gonna give you something else to focus on."
Yep.
And that's what He did.
Yep. And
Yeah.
you didn't ruin a marriage.
Nope.
And
Did not.
hopefully you got her focused back where she's supposed to.
I hope so.
The way you talked to her.
Yeah, I hope so. You know, here you go. People always ask what you do. Warrior's best response, whatever it takes.
Yeah.
I mean, there you go. You do whatever it takes to move forward. You know, you don't hurt anybody. Okay, a warrior doesn't go out of his way to hurt other individuals or to be a bully, but he does what he needs to do to move forward. Okay, and I'm going to use a quote from Murph. Yeah, 1 mile run, 100 pull-ups, 200 push-ups, 300 squats, 1 mile run. That's breaking it down right there.
Yeah.
These
That's the
men were,
Murphy challenge.
yeah, these men were warriors. They were men of
Yeah,
honor.
Michael Murphy was amazing.
Oh, men of honor, men of courage. You know, real Americans.
Yeah, look up Michael Murphy if you don't
Yeah.
know who that is.
You look up Michael Murphy, man. Matter of fact, watch the movie
No, yeah.
Lone Survivor, man.
That's right.
You got to watch Lone
So
Survivor.
you gotta hear about his actual life.
Yeah. But guys,
He was
watch.
amazing.
Yeah, and get the book Lone Survivor and read it. Watch the movie because if you're a guy that's like struggling right now, and you're dealing with stuff, and you feel like everything's just coming down on you, you need to learn the warrior ethos. You need to learn who you are in Christ and the strength that is available to you through Christ and through good brotherhood. Okay, through good fellowship. Not guys that sit around a bar and drink and talk about women. I'm talking about real godly Christian men who are not afraid to be men. That's what you need. And that's what our men's group's about.
Yep.
Okay, and that's what we're here for. And that's why we invite people. We meet every Saturday at noon. Every other Saturday we have a meal. We break bread. We have fellowship. And that's what men need. Women, your men need fellowship. You want your man to be more of a man? Okay? Get him around other godly men that love the Lord. Put Christ first, because guess what? He'll start putting you first then.
Yeah.
Okay? Waste no more time arguing about what a good man should be. Be one.
There you go.
Yeah, that was Marcus Aurelius, by the way. You know? I got to skip that one. I don't understand your specific kind of crazy, but I admire your total commitment to it. Some of the things we do, like, you know, like me and Ed, we're going to the gym today. We're probably going to be there for a while. We're going to probably drag each other out of the gym. But you know what? It's worth it, man. You walk out, you're sore, you're stiff. But guess what? All those things you had on your mind when you walked to the gym, you left them on the floor of the gym.
Yeah.
Okay? Because you had companionship, you had a workout buddy, you had fellowship. You had somebody that pushed you that extra set, man. Do one more set, do one more rep. You know?
Get your body in tune, man.
Yeah, get your body in tune with your mind. Get your mind in tune and get your body in tune both ways.
Yeah.
You know,
You gotta take care of your equipment. That's
Yeah.
what I was saying.
that's right. And here, for a man, you know, a lot of guys say, I ain't have time for that. Let me give you the list of things that you ain't got time for. That. You know what that is?
Mhm.
Distractions.
Yep.
Distractions.
Yep.
You know?
Somebody, one of the motivational speeches. I
Billy
listened to,
Alsbrooks?
it was Billy or well, I don't think it was Billy, but was talking about no, who was? I'm sorry, it didn't matter. Talking about if you don't have time, I don't have time to go to the gym. I don't have time to study for that and do better at my career. I don't have time for this time. And he was like, you don't need 8 hours sleep.
No.
That's what my job schedule, I didn't have time for a lot of things.
Yeah.
And then I decided, okay, I can actually lose a couple hours sleep.
Yeah.
And now I go to the gym every day.
There you go.
And I sleep 5 hours. That's all I sleep.
That's what I'm talking about.
And today
Yeah.
I could have slept 9 hours today.
Yeah.
5 hours I was up.
Yeah, I'm like
That's what I am.
I'm like 5-6 hours now.
Yeah.
Because
That's all you
of the exercise and working out,
That's all you
I
need.
got more energy.
Yeah.
You
That's all
know?
you need. So if you don't have time, you make time.
That's right.
You know, there is no I don't have time.
That's right.
It's 24 hours in a day.
And here's the thing, my girlfriend sent me this. Guys, you married guys out there? Let me read this to you. My girlfriend said this. She's got a really great sense of humor. She sent me this. It's some e-cards or something. But it says, when I grow up, I want to marry a grown man addicted to playing video games. Said nobody ever.
Yeah.
You know? I like that. I think that's great, you know? You know, I don't see a problem with that. You know, I think she's dead on the money right.
Yep.
You know, here's another one for you guys. Whether you're going into church, whether you're going into work, whether you're going with your wife so she can go shopping at the mall, always enter like a kitten and leave like a lion, but never enter like a lion and leave like a kitten. Always be humble, guys. See,
Yeah.
a lot of people today mistake confidence for arrogance. The confident man, he's confident in who he is. He's confident in his capabilities, confident in his ability to take care of his wife and his kids and see to their protection, their safety, and their provision. That's a confident man. A confident man can enter a place with his head up, his shoulders back, knowing that he has done everything he can to make sure that things are taken care of and that he's doing the right thing, he's on the right path.
Yeah.
Okay? And let me read one more to
I was
you.
going on that aspect of what you just said.
Yeah, please.
If you're confident, right, and you're what is this? How do you put it? People see that. You show that you're
project it.
confident. You project it. That's what
Yes.
yes. You project your confidence.
Yeah.
And that will resolve a lot of problems without even the problem happening.
That's right. That's
You
right.
know, it's like I not to toot my own horn, but I've seen things where it could have went somewhere else if I was a soy boy, but they seen me and they were like, no,
Exactly.
and they walked away.
It's how you carried yourself and
Yeah,
how
it's
you
like-
spoke.
like
you know?
the example with you and the two little stupid boys at the gas station
Yeah,
coming
go
up on you at different angles until you turned around and you had a gun on you. Like I can't remember what you said to them, but they're like, and then they just kind of left.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, I honestly don't remember what I said now.
Yeah, but it wasn't nothing. It was like, hey, how you guys doing, or something like that. And you're like, no, we won't get this guy. Get
Yeah.
somebody a little weaker.
And I'm going to tell you now, and it's not arrogance, once again, it's confidence. Even if I hadn't had the gun, it would have
No, yeah.
Okay? You don't necessarily, there are various tools that are at the disposal of a man who is trained, who is confident, and knows what he's doing.
Yep.
So, and those tools can be your hands, can be your feet, it can be the gas pump nozzle.
Yeah.
You
Or
know?
it could just be standing there like this, like I do.
Yeah.
No, it's fine.
I don't even, if that's the thing though. Now there's one thing, you can cross your arms. I don't cross my arms. I keep my stance wide. I keep everything open because that way I can move.
Yeah.
But here's a thing from Hagakure. This is the book of the samurai, gentlemen. A lot of guys get into the whole samurai thing.
Mhm.
A man's life is only a vapor that vanishes in an instant. One should spend his life doing that which he enjoys. As short as life is, it is foolish to spend it doing only the things one hates. Now, you have to ask yourself, what do you enjoy, what do you hate?
Mhm.
Do you enjoy the woman you're married to? Or do you hate her? Because if your actions ignore her, if your actions make her feel less important to you, then you're hating her.
Yeah.
Okay? Here's another one. It is said the warrior is a twofold way of pen and sword, and should have a taste for both ways. And that was Miyamoto Musashi, one of the greatest swordsmen in the history of Japan. You know, another one, Japanese proverb, fall down 7 times, get up 8. Okay? And that's the last one I'm going to read. But fall down 7 times, get up 8.
Mhm.
You know, it's like last Saturday when we went to the gym.
Mhm.
You know, I mean, he'll tell you right off. I'll let him tell you. I pushed myself to the point to where I had to lay down, but I got back up,
Yeah.
and I will continue to do that because I'm going to continue to improve.
Yep.
Because that's what a man's supposed to do.
Yep. Yep. You got to this point right here, and that's where you passed out. Or not passed out, but almost passed out.
Yeah.
Now you're going to get to that point and be like, okay,
I'm going to push past it.
and then you can go past it. And
That's
then
right.
You go past it, and then you go past it, and then next, 6 months from now, you're like,
What point?
yeah,
You know, what point? I'm going to keep going until I hit the sunset, guys. And that's what you're supposed to do. Okay? You stand, you don't fall. If you fall, you get back up.
Yep.
You know? Great line from a movie, I think it was Batman. What do we do? What do we do when we fall down, Bruce? We get back up. You know, Bruce Wayne, guy got knocked down, man. Got knocked down hard. Okay, if you take a look at let's take a look at comic book ethos for a minute. The guy's parents were killed in front of his eyes. He used that to motivate him to become something more than what he was. And to stand for those who could not stand for themselves. What a shocker. That's a warrior. Okay, that's a man. And then gets his back broke by an enemy. What did he do? He got back up. He healed, and he got back up, and he got back up stronger, and he took that enemy down. So you're not going to win every single battle, guys, but you can win the war. You just have to be determined to say, you know what, no matter what, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop loving my wife, being passionate about her. I'm not going to stop taking care of my kids and loving them and watching over them and guarding and protecting them. I'm not going to stop providing for my family. I'm not going to stop being a Christian and sharing Christ with people. I don't care who says what to me or how much they make a fool out of me because of the way I am. I'm going to continue forward. The warrior ethos.
Yep.
We do not care about the opinions of sheep. The lion does not concern himself. I want you to remember that. And in order to become the truest warrior that you can be, two things. One, you have to get tactical soap.
TacticalSoap.com.
TacticalSoap.com, man. Made for men. Won't attack the testosterone in your system. And your wife will love it. Your fiance, your girlfriend will love it. It smells great. You'll smell great.
And hopefully you don't have a wife, girlfriend, and fiance at the same time.
No. Pick one.
So
So,
when you said that, it was like,
yeah, I know. Well, you get the point, guys, okay? But the other thing is, in order to be the truest warrior you can be, and to be able to stand strong in the world we live in, and push back against the things that go bump in the night, you have to know Christ.
Yeah.
So you need to accept Jesus Christ today in your heart, in your life. You need to read His Word and understand who you are to Him and what He designed you to be. Okay? And in Scripture, if you read the right version, that is, it says that God created man and brought him into the garden. The garden was peace and tranquility. What was outside the garden? The wild places. What does that say about God in His pursuit of us? That He's wild and He's passionate. God built us to be wild, built us to be passionate. But we need Christ in our life to regulate that, because otherwise it gets out of whack. And that's where you get in trouble. So accept Jesus Christ today, folks. Please. God loves you. Jesus died for you. God bless you.
God bless you.